the wheels, engines speak. Tracks of fire, dust and smoke. Southern skies, the throttles choke. Fast and fierce, racing souls, tearing through the endless cold. Twisting metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace. Burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Pride, race and breed. Southern Pride, racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace. Burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Pride, race and breed.
All right, Dave and Dean, Southern Fried Racing Hour
again
on a special day.
Oh yeah.
We don't just do Mondays and Wednesdays. We've done Friday
And
Sunday. We were going to do a Saturday, but things got changed.
right.
So we're just we're doing a lot of interviews right now with as many of those that are racing in the dirt.
right.
We're going to call it the Dirt Report. And I love it. This is a great community.
Yes.
Everybody has just been a blessing to have in the show.
Yes, I have.
I'm learning a lot.
Me too.
We have at least, oh my goodness, another 7 probably or 8 interviews.
8, I guess.
I guess 8. Our latest one is from Canada, believe it or not.
Yes.
We're going to be talking to them in the next couple of weeks. But they're from all over the place, and I love that. And we really want to drive people back to these great venues that are very cost efficient to get in. It's good on your budget in these hard times, and it's a good family thing, and it's just a heck of a lot of fun. So we're enjoying it today. We've got Hunter Jenkins with us, and we're going to bring him up, and we're going to have a conversation.
That's right.
And hear his story. And so everyone has similarities, but everyone's been completely different.
That's
too,
right. They have.
because everybody's story is different.
Oh yeah.
And we wouldn't know that. And we're highlighting a new track too
Yes.
that we haven't really talked about.
Right.
Which is the I-75 track, which obviously is on I-75. We're pretty close to it.
Right.
So. All right. Welcome to the show, Hunter. Thank you for being here, my man. And we'll just dive right in. But I hope you have some folks watching you. And a lot of people. That's cool. And this program, by the way, they stay out there. And we are going live right now, just so people know, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, and Instagram. And X. So those are all live. This show will then be moved over to the MP3 sites. There's several of those. As also, we will also go on several other sites that we can't go live to, but we put the link there, and that will be in I usually use the YouTube link, and that will go into at least 10 to 12 other ones. So altogether, we're probably talking about 25, maybe a little more sites that you go on. And you say, you don't know? And I said, well, the MP3s are kind of funny because we use a site to send it out, and it's like its own machine. If it finds one that it can hook up with, it'll just send it there. And I think we're on a couple of MP3s I don't even know about. So
Great.
the machines are taking over. It's like Maximum Overdrive, man.
Yeah, Terminator.
You got to be old like me to know that movie.
Me too.
AC/DC.
Yeah.
All right, Hunter, we're kind of goofy, so we're going to have some fun. We believe in cutting up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But we are honored to have you here. Thanks so much. So
Thanks,
you are are you a Tennessee fan, by the way? We just want to know. Are you a Tennessee fan?
No,
No, I'm not a Tennessee fan, but it's a little worse than that right now. So
Uh-oh. Who are you a fan of?
I'm
Well,
I'm
we're not
I'm go, I'm go Gators till the end, but
go
we ain't,
Gators till the end.
Oh,
we've not been very good. We've not been very good.
Hey,
But
man.
right that
We're Bama and Georgia here. We just got our butts handed to us, so don't feel bad.
right.
No, but
the last time Florida was any good, I was 9 years old. So
oh my
it was-
God.
There's many moons ago.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
all right. How did you get in this thing called dirt track racing? Did you grow up a race fan, and who kind of take us down that path? How did you get to what you're doing right now? And we'll talk about the events themselves and all that. But how did you get in this thing?
Well, my dad actually raced for 15, 20 years. And then me and my brother, we started playing football and everything. So he quit racing. And then once I got out of high school, being really competitive and everything, I was like, we need to, and we were going anyway. We were going every weekend. I was like, I'm going to get one. And he was like, all right, get one. So I actually ended up getting a B hobby car, which is like a big wheel, big tire street stock. And or back in the day it'd be modified street, but we ran it. I believe I ran it for 3 years. We won a lot, finished top three a lot, and then they kind of did away with that class. So then I got a street stock, which I wasn't very good in street stock just because it's little wheels and tires. I wasn't used to it. So I got a 602 late model. And then I got a 602 late model. It was an older car, master's built car, good car, but we ran it for a little bit, and then I actually got a newer car. Got hooked up with Russell Brown down in Valdosta, and we've been rolling ever since. Last 3 years or 2 years, we've been just trying the best we can.
That's good.
Awesome. We just had Michael Oglesby on from right around Valdosta, and so that was our last interview. We're talking about, but he goes to Livonia and races. So that's interesting. I didn't realize how much sometimes people do travel to go to certain racetracks. So some people stay close to home. Some people travel a little bit depending on, there's special events and stuff too.
Right.
So that's cool. I didn't know about your dad. That's awesome. So you were already a veteran at learning how to work on them cars and change tires, that stuff, right?
I wouldn't say that. There's a lot of stuff that's different now than there was 30 years ago or 25 years ago. But
oh man, if Dad is listening, man, I mean that's like, I just got called old.
Well, and it's he was never into late models. He run mod minis and street stocks. The whole late model deal is completely. He'll tell you that that's not his thing. He'd much rather have a old Monte Carlo or something.
I kind of agree with Dad.
I would too. I would too.
Hey, why do they make those changes? From your opinion, I mean, I have no clue.
I don't either.
Is it because that's what people want to see, or is it just cheaper, or what? Why do they make the changes and discontinue one and bring in another one?
I don't know. I personally think it's just that over the years they're changing rules and they're trying to make rules do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then they get out of hand for certain things. So they just have to kind of let one go and start another one. Because rules, like even now in street stock, if you ask me, I think the rules in street stock are so far out there because there's nothing stock about it.
Hello, Furry. How you doing? Welcome to the show. And we have some other people in here. Sometimes we don't see names, but feel free to put things in the chat. If you got a question, let us know, and we will pass that over to Hunter. So how many years have you officially been racing for yourself?
I started, well, if you include the go-karts that I raced for a year or two, probably since 2019.
Okay. Man, I've always felt that interest in the go-karts.
I have
go-karts, man.
Go-karts are great. I love go-karts.
Yeah. Do they still offer that around here anywhere?
Oh yeah. Well, up here there's right. I don't know if it's still open, but whenever I was racing go-karts, right across the road from North Georgia is a place called Dogwood, and they race go-karts. We raced there. There's 3 or 4 tracks up here that we raced in go-karts.
I could easily want to go to that. I'll
I
have to
would
look
too.
that up. We've talked about that. A lot of your NASCAR drivers, some of them got their start in go karts,
Right.
and stuff like that. I mean, heck, if they're racing lawnmowers, I'm in for it. I mean, I like racing, man. I think it's cool.
Yeah,
Did you grow up a
anything.
NASCAR fan? Did you like NASCAR when you were growing up?
My dad liked NASCAR. My papa loved Jeff Gordon.
Okay.
But my papa loved Jeff Gordon. My dad loved Matt Kenseth, and I
Oh,
decided
okay.
that I was going to be a Casey Kane fan. And
Dean.
and then
I
now he's racing sprint cars now. So
He is, yeah.
Yeah, I was a Kansas fan. I liked him.
I did, yeah, Matt Kenseth was good.
Yeah, but you're hitting home here. We just a lot of people were, of course, Dale. It's listen, it's great, and he was a legend, both Dales. But it's kind of nice to hear people mention other drivers.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are a lot of other people, and we've been hearing Jeff Gordon and the ones you mentioned as well as a couple of others. So
Right.
that's kind of cool. So. How many races do you race a year generally? What do you average as far as how many
I think
times you go racing?
I think last year we ran 20. The year before that we raced a little bit more than that. I think we hit close to 30.
Oh, wow.
But we just race when we want to and when we feel like we can, and wherever we want to go, that's where we're going to go that week. Last year we actually went all the way down to Needmore, which is South Georgia. It's way down there. We went down there.
Whoa.
And
Yeah,
then,
South Georgia is a long way for me.
Yeah,
It's
me
even
too.
further for you. So I've been down there a few times, but that's a long haul.
yeah, we were
Yeah.
down there.
Flat,
We were there just a little bit south of Cordell.
yeah. Exit 99, 100.
It was down there.
I've been down there a few times. But I have to warn you, down there it's Cordell.
Yeah, Cordell. That's actually where some of my dad's family's from. So it's
Okay.
kinda-
My dad always said, he always correct me if I said Cordell because we're Cordells. He said, no, that's Cordell,
Yeah.
son.
yeah, Cordell.
And,
That's
he used to go
what I
down
do when I
and
get down there.
watermelons.
Yeah, when I get down there, that's how I talk. Got to change it.
I love it. So
You don't have a dad either. It's Diddy or something. I mean, it's crazy.
that was the first time I stopped at a church in Cordell that morning. We were going to be in North Florida that evening, or actually Albany. I take that back. Albany, I think it was. But anyway, that was the first time I ever sat in church and realized what it was to have gnats bug you to death. I was aggravated, like slapping gnats off my ear, my nose, my mouth. That gnat line, I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of the northern part, so you're out of it. But good grief, I don't know how they stand it.
I don't either.
Well, that's like
imagine doing a dirt track down there and you got all the
man.
gnats flying in your mouth.
We actually went down there to race with Russell at Needmore because that would be his home track. And then I told him if we come down there, he had to come up here. Well, we go down there and we're complaining about the gnats and everything. And he comes up here and he was like, man, these mosquitoes are terrible. I'm like, they're better than them gnats.
Yeah,
I'll take the mosquitoes.
I would too.
I just don't like them gnats. But
Me either.
so then the car you're racing now, is that the only one you've had as far as for this class, or have you had more than that?
Well, since for the last two or 3 years, I've run Russell Brown race cars, which my dad, he bought one because he thought that he was going to run a late model. He ended up getting him another street stock because he can work on it. But yeah, I've run Russell Brown cars for the last 2 or 3 years. You can't beat Russell's cars and the help that you can get from him. And we've run Sportsman, and then last year we run Limited, moved up to Limited. And then we run Crate, my dad's car.
Awesome. I know you said you won a lot at the other level that they eliminated. Have you won at the level, the class that you're running in now?
Well, and last year in Sportsman, I think we won 4, maybe 5. And then this year I won a crate race with Dad's car. But as far as Limited goes, I haven't won yet. But we've been pretty good for being as green as we were and everything. We finished pretty good. But the level of competition in Limited this year was just insane. Every week there was 20 plus cars, it seemed like, and 18 of the cars had a chance to win.
Oh wow!
What is your car number?
H7.
H7.
Cool.
Which it was just 7, but funny story behind that. I was just number 7 because that was the number I was from football. I was just 7. Well, the guy that helps me, Sean, he helped me out a lot and everything. Well, when I got the Masters built, we didn't put a wrap or nothing on it. It was just an old beat up body that was on it, and it was number 67. We cut the 6 off of it and left the 7. And he was like, "Oh, we got to have something else." So he actually got some scrap like vinyl and cut an H out of it and stuck it on the car. So it's been H7 ever since.
Oh, great! Cool.
That was a great move because nowadays everybody be calling you 6'7" because that's everybody talks
Oh,
about.
yeah.
All them kids been going 6'7". Ah,
yeah.
Oh man. Well, it's great to win. I mean, it's fun to win. But how do you when they have them 20 plus cars? I guess it's the same no matter how many. But how do they do you do a hot lap and they time it, or how do you get seated in that from 1 to 20 or 1 to 15 or whatever? How do they seat that?
So you'll get hot laps, which is, I mean, it's timed, but it means nothing as far as the time goes. It's basically you get 3 practice laps for that day or for that time. You get 3 practice laps, and then you'll come back and run 2 timed laps, which would be qualifying. And that'll put you where you start. But some races you'll qualify, and then that qualifying will determine where you start in a heat going to the feature, depending on how many cars. Because like we run a super race that was at Mountain View this year. I think there was 30, 36, 37 cars. And they locked in the top 10 in each group. You locked in, so you didn't have to race in a heat. But if you lock in through qualifying, then you just start wherever you qualified in the feature, and then don't have to run a Conti or a B main.
That's a crazy number. I mean, we heard that Mountain View's closing. Is that true? I've heard that they're shutting down.
From what I understand,
it's for sale. It's for sale,
from
right?
What I understand, it's for sale. I don't know what is going to happen there. It's the nicest place you can go, I think.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Heat, AC, everything. Food's great. People are great. Jesse did a great job there last year and everything. I don't know
where's it located at? What area is that located?
If you get off of the Sweetwater exit and go all the way down to 27, it's right there on the right. So it's Spring City.
Oh, okay. I've been there. Oh, yeah. Do they run any Friday races as well, or are they just Saturday?
No, they just mainly run on Saturday. We ran. I think they ran every other weekend on Saturdays, and then of course with the rainouts and stuff toward the end of the year, they were racing every Saturday.
I might have to lay out of work and go up there and give them some business.
Yeah, I would too.
I'm kidding. I'll get somebody to work for me, but I want to support them. I've heard that more than once. We have.
Oh yes,
of what a good place that is.
Yes.
It is by far the nicest facility I've ever been to.
That's cool. How much? How much do you have support, like people working with you, helping you when you're on race day, or are you doing it all yourself, or how does that work out for you?
It depends on who all else is racing, because my brother's got a car, my dad's got a car, and then I've got one. But sometimes it's just me and Sean. Sometimes you get a little bit of help from somebody that's there. Dad tries to help, Blake tries to help. But if they're racing, there's no.
But do they race different classes than you, or the same?
They race street stock, so they race with stock and.
Awesome, that's cool. Y'all were all racing, man. That's awesome. So, what does your fuel cost? What is it a gallon for your car?
Gallon? I bite by the drum, but
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
I think it's it's probably around $10
Wow.
down.
That's a little cheaper than what some of them have.
Well, some people, if you run, I run 110, so it's a little bit cheaper than Late Model Plus, which
Okay.
that's what people run Late Model Plus. But then if you like when I run crates and stuff, you can get E85 at Speedway for $1 something a gallon.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you burn twice as much, so
Yeah. I burn that sometimes.
Yeah. Got the foot on the pedal there.
Yeah.
Heavy foot,
Yeah.
Have you had a wreck in races?
Yeah, I've been in some, that's for sure. But whenever I go and make a change or do anything, whether it's big or small, I'm not going to change the way that I drive, whether I know what the change is going to do or not. So we went to Smoky this past year. First time I'd been there with my car and the limited motor and everything. And we made a pretty big change. And we smoked the wall and turned one right when they threw the green. Wide open.
Yeah.
Smoked it. And then the year before that, I didn't flip terrible, but I rolled over. But other than that, I've not had anything crazy. A little bit of
Good.
rough.
I was thinking when you were talking about all them drivers being out there, those bigger runs with 20 plus or 30.
Yes.
It seemed like to me, just it'd be more wrecks. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just so
it
many
would
more
be.
cars on the track.
It
There's only
depends.
so much space.
Well, it depends too. Like we went to Smoky. I got the chance to drive Luke Crass's Longhorn at the end of the year. But I think there was over 30 there, and we qualified the eighth or 10th. I can't remember. Maybe 11th. It was right there at around 10th. And when you get more cars, this is nothing against anybody, but the more cars you get, most of the time you get a lot of the drivers in the race that are like they're good drivers. If you made the race, you're a good driver. I think we had one caution at
Oh, wow.
Smoky.
God.
That's pretty amazing right
It
there.
is. It is.
Yeah.
Just one.
What sponsors do you have?
Well, I got Sean. He helps me out a lot. PPM, the guys at PPM out of Rockwood over there, Hunter and Randy and all them boys. You can't beat them. They do my shocks and any parts that we need, we get from them. They sell fuel. I get fuel from them boys too. We got Stacy Shuttles Trucking. He helps out a lot, and we actually got Anthony Mayo. He started building spring smashers and steering buddies to help load and unload, and spring smashers are a big deal. He helps us out. Let's see who else we got. King's Coating. He does like bed liner and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Callie's Claws, my brother's wife. She does nails. If anybody needs their old lady's nails done, it's out of
There you
Athens.
go.
And then my brother also has pressure washing. He helps out a little bit too.
That's nice. There's always room for one more on the car, right? For a sponsor.
Oh, and my buddy Dylan with Piney Diesel Performance. Can't forget him. He called me yesterday, so I can't.
Yeah. Don't forget them sponsors.
No.
Those are valuable to have. Scott Smith said Hunter Jenkins is the man.
Oh, great.
Hey, Scott, we hated you didn't win, buddy, but you ran a strong race
He
down
did.
there at Ice
I was
Bowl.
if he was looking that race that he was talking about losing by 2 foot. If he was looking in even remotely toward the fence where I always stand, he would have seen me jumping up and down like the biggest cheerleader you've ever seen. And I was trying to tell him that he needed to go a little bit lower than what he was going. And right when he come out of the corner, I said, "Dang, man, what are you?" But
You're like the spotter, man. Go low.
Yeah, I was trying. I think there was 3 or 4.
He was telling us about the guy that told him to go high, and that one. Now we got somebody telling him to go low. So
Yeah, I think there was 4 or 5 of us standing up there just hanging on the fence, trying to get him to go to the bottom.
Awesome, man. You got your support corner there, man. They looking out for you, Scott.
Right.
That's cool, man. What is the what about tires? I know we talk about tires when we do these interviews, and what kind of tires are you running, and how often do you have to have new ones and things like that? Because I take it that you're up there at the upper echelon of these race car drivers up there for the dirt track. So you're smoking some tires out. Tell us about the tires you've got.
Well, a lot of it depends on the track, what the conditions of the track do versus what they'll do to the tire. But I run American Racers. PPM sells them. They're good tires, I think, and they're cheaper than a Hoosier by a pretty good amount. But I think I probably, realistically, in the limited racing, a right rear needs to be new every week, I think. And then I could probably get 2 races off of a left rear, 2 or 3 off of a right front. And then the left front, you can have it forever, really. But if you're going to be competitive, I think you need to keep newer stuff just to be competitive. But some people, depending on track condition and how you drive and everything, you can get more or less out of them. But I think you need to just try to keep, if you're going to be competitive, just try to keep newer stuff on.
Yeah, we've heard that from other drivers. We were talking to Michael Oglesby again last night or Friday night, excuse me, and he was talking about how he believes the same way. He tries to have at least 2 new ones on there when he goes, but he gave some tires away to somebody that needed tires.
Yeah.
He said they were junk. He was going to take them to the landfill, and they put them tires on and beat him.
Yeah.
That would stink.
Yeah.
You give somebody your tires and they go out and beat you, but I guess that's pretty cool though. What's the camaraderie like when we were talking at some of the tracks? It seems really family friendly. The drivers are pretty respectful. You mentioned that a little bit. I took it that the drivers that are normally there, it's a brotherhood. You're competitive and you're having fun with each other.
There's
But
there's obviously a few that you might not like or you whatever. But for the most part, I'm not going to say anything. But for the most part,
don't do that.
But for the most part, everybody is just. I mean, if you needed something, somebody there is going to give it to you, or
Good.
you out if you're in a pinch. I mean, I think I broke a rocker arm. I started my car, and it broke a rocker arm warming the engine up. Rocker arm broke, and a dude, my buddy Robert, he gave me a whole set at the racetrack, and all I needed was one. But he had what I needed at the time. I was looking for one because there was no way I was going to fix it because I didn't have one. But there's so many people that do so much for you as long as you're doing right. Like there's certain people that I could call right now and they'll do anything. And then there's same as me. Like if somebody called me right now and I needed to go do something for them, I'll go do it. Like it's just how it is.
That's good to hear. How's the attendance been going at the races you've been at, the fan support? Is it really good or is it different at different places? How would you describe that?
I think it just depends on what it is at the time. The super race at Mountain View, I don't know if you could have got another person in there. I don't know if you could have got another car parked in the grandstands parking. And then some weeks you go and tier parking's full and there's not but 20 people in the stands. It's different, but as far as the car count goes, like at Mountain View, there was a good car count every week. There's been good car count, I think, for the most part, everywhere you go. I mean, the Ice Bowl, look at it, but it's always big. I mean, so.
Yeah. What does it typically cost to get in the track, if you know, like at Mountain View? What does it run for, like, say, if I'm going adult price, what would that be?
The grandstands, I think, at Mountain View is like $10 or $15. I think. I'm not really sure. I've never really been to the grandstands, but I know that for me to go to Mountain View, I think it's $30 to get in the pits, 30 or 5 to get in the pit.
Yeah,
but that's pretty.
But
that's pretty. I believe that's pretty normal. Like I think the most I've ever seen like weekly deal. like I think North Georgia every once in a while is 30 to 40. I think is really what it is to get in the pits,
Yeah.
and that's any.
Have you? Yeah, I mean that's
Right.
that's what we're hearing, and
Yeah.
we're trying to learn as we go, and we
Right.
really want to promote the sport. We want to help these tracks and drivers get. Our hope is to share your stories. Maybe hopefully you'll get some more sponsorships out of it. We'll just get people more interested in the
Right.
sport, help the tracks. We want to be a resource for that all over. So we're excited about it. Another question we have you ever failed inspection?
Pre-race or
Well,
are we
either.
talking pre? Are we
Pre-race
talking
or
pre-tech or post race?
both. Just give us a
Both.
flavor on both.
All right, so
Granted, if they took a race away from you because you failed
No.
inspection, or
No.
okay,
Oh, great.
that's good.
but pre-race, we've had to do some stuff before pre-race before, but only due to like the deck height rule and everything. Some people do deck height, some people do droop, whatever. And if you change anything underneath the car, it changes how high or how low the car sits. So we've had to move that down, which is no big deal. But no, I've never been DQ'd
There
for
you go.
That's great. Great.
That's cool.
Is your Trader Inc. closed or is it open?
do what?
Is your Trader Inc. closed or is it open?
Your car trailer, is it
It's
open? Or
It's actually right now. It's actually really cool. So Sean had found it. It was it's an older trailer, but someone had took and cut it. It's an enclosed. It was at one time, but it was cut, and they hauled razors and stuff on the back of it, and then they lived on or had like sleeping quarters and parts on the inside. So it's actually got a 12-foot box, like enclosed box on it. And then the car pulls up and the hood and stuff's still covered up and everything. But then the car is actually like on an open trailer.
Gotcha. I've seen those.
Okay.
So you've got like best of both worlds. Cars, the motor and stuff can't get rained in if you're driving down the road, and you still
Great.
got the tools and everything locked up that can stay in the trailer. But then
Yeah, that's
driving
cool.
on the road, people can see the car and stop at the
Yeah,
gas station,
Great.
ask you where
I
you
could
go.
just see. Yeah, you get people interested. People
That's
people
right.
like that kind of stuff. Do you have merchandise? Like, do you sell merchandise for your team or anything like that? Or you have something like that?
Last year we had hats, which I think we still got a few hats, maybe. But this year we'll have hats and shirts. So
Great.
hopefully toward the end of February, should have hats and shirts.
Are those on your Facebook, or do you have a
Yeah,
website for
I'll
those?
once we get them or get everything lined out on the wrap and everything, I'll probably post something for like pre-order. That way I know how many I need to order, and then I'll
Mhm.
order extra, obviously, for the people that didn't. But just get a roundabout idea. But yeah, you can on Facebook just keep an eye out. I usually post something, or H7 Motorsports, I believe. Sean posts some stuff on there every once in a while when we're going somewhere or whatnot. And that's the best way to check us out, I guess.
Good deal, man. I'll buy a hat from you, man.
I will too.
We'll support you, man.
I'll buy a
that
shirt
way.
with
And
you.
so
That'll work.
we'll be looking for that. We'll follow you on your Facebook, and so we can keep up, and and we'll be sharing information. So if you get that big victory and you got that cheesy grin, which you should have,
Yeah.
we're gonna make
Yeah.
sure that's shared out and we can see that.
That's right.
Or hey, if you have a wreck and you're okay and everything's good, we might have to show that too.
Right.
That's fine.
But
Hey,
I don't think Hunter wrecks too
you
much. I think
you gotta take
he's talented.
the good with the bad. You gotta take the good with the
That's
bad.
right. That's right.
We're just playing with you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but that's cool, man. What is the furthest you go race? Like, I know you race there at those two tracks up there, but how far out have you went as far as distance to race?
We try to make one trip to either outside of our normal racing. So like last year we went to South Georgia. That was our trip, and then we just stayed around home. This year, I know Topless has got a race at Florence, Kentucky,
Oh,
which
Oh God.
I've been up there to watch. I like to race there, but I don't know. We might not. But Normally, like Blue Ridge would probably be the furthest that we would go, like weekly racing, I guess, because we've run Blue Ridge, which is Sugar Creek, North Georgia, Crossville when they race. I've ran there. I-75, Mount View, Wartburg, uh, Smoky Mountain. I've been to 411 before it closed down.
Okay. Yeah, we're hoping these tracks will stay supported and keep the races going. It's always sad. I mean, we've lost 2 in our area.
Yeah, we have.
And we need people in the Chattanooga area to get on board with going to these races. And we're going to try our best to highlight it and share those things.
Right.
And I mean, there's just so many opportunities to go. I mean, you have practice sessions you can go to through the week sometimes, and they have special events. And I just think it's cool. Like I said, but I will say now, and I don't know what series it was, online, I have seen a few good old-fashioned knockdown, drag-out fights up in the stands.
Yeah.
They were fine on the track. It was up in the stands they got me thrown down.
Last year, I've seen one in the pits.
Oh, God.
And it was actually in South Georgia. You'll have to, if you want to watch it, you have to look it up. But it involved Mark Whitener and another guy. It was pretty funny for me to watch because I was a part of it. But the first time that I actually ever seen it like in person, like I've seen videos and everything, but that was the first time I think I've ever seen that in the pits like that. It was.
Oh, God.
It was it was a highlight for sure. And it was different. When I seen that, I was like, what's happening? Because I was like, I didn't even know at the time. I was like,
I know y'all have this brotherhood. Everybody's doing good, but you don't have to name names. But there's always that driver that maybe don't always come to your track. Have you ever had somebody try to dump you in the wall, play some dirty pool with you out on the track? Have you ever had that happen? Somebody just road driver being, trying to take out people?
No, not every week. Usually, if they do it once, they'll know not to do it again.
So it has happened.
Yeah, once. If it happens once,
oh, God.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Once we take care of it.
I mean, I race you can ask anybody. I race anybody side by side. It doesn't matter. But if it comes down to it and you have to hit somebody and they hit me, I'm going to do nothing but return the favor. So I'll race. That's just how I race. I race at
That's the way it rolls.
Rubbing's racing.
I love it.
Rubbing's fine. Hitting is not okay.
So I asked you in the beginning, and you said, your dad raced and grandfather raced and all that. But just for you, why do you do it? What is it that keeps you so involved in it and excited about it and making those long drives and the money and all the stuff that's going on? Because I can tell you really enjoy what you're doing. I mean, you can see that on you. Right. You have a love for it. But what is it? What is it about it? Because I know there's aggravations. I mean, you get, you have to go and things happen, things you don't want to happen. But what is it for you that you say, man, I love it. I just love it.
Well, one of the biggest things is there's a lot of things you can do. And there's a lot of things that are good. There's a lot of things that are bad. There's a lot of stuff that get you in trouble. Well, if I'm working on a car and hanging out every weekend and everything else like that, the odds of me getting in trouble are very slim if you that way. And there's a lot of people that I think would be better off if they would just pick something and do it instead of doing all this stuff that, you're probably not supposed to be doing. But I've always liked cars. I've always liked working on cars, messing with them, and I've always been competitive. So there's always competition anywhere you go. So it's always competitive. You always got something to do, piddle around on, mess around on. And then too, at the end of the day, like me and Sean, we do everything on our own as far as like working. So like if we're putting a body on, we're going to do it ourselves. And then like we've built our motors and everything else too. So like at the end of you sit back and you look and you go, we did, like that's what we built. Like we didn't pay anybody to put a body on, and we didn't pay people to do this, and we didn't pay people to do that. Like that's what we did. And that's just like That's just how I look at it. Like, it's something that you can look at and say, I did that. And it's
Great.
That's cool, man. And I appreciate you sharing that. And and by the way, saying what you said at the beginning, it keeps you out of trouble, you know, and you got focus. I mean,
I wasn't a troublemaker before I started. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that could be getting in trouble and stuff where if they just put money and time into something else, it keeps them a lot better off.
That's what I meant. We didn't mean you. We didn't mean you as a hell.
Well, I just want to clear it up.
No,
you're good.
That was Scott, right? Scott was the guy doing
Scott.
that, right?
Scott was a troublemaker. Then he got into racing, and he's still a troublemaker. And when Scott quits racing, he's still probably gonna be a troublemaker.
Oh,
sorry, Scott.
Here we go.
Still resistant.
Here we go now. Okay.
He'll remember that.
Oh yeah.
We just shot ourselves in the neck.
I'll have to call Johnny. I have to call Johnny and get Johnny on him.
By the way, talking about Scott, do you know these Hughes boys he talks about?
Yeah,
man.
Actually, when I started in the B hobby class, which would be like the modified street class, they all had one of those. All three of them. So I've raced with them for a long time.
The legends of the Hughes boys.
Oh yeah.
This sounds like the OK Corral. Like
it does.
The Hughes gang comes in, and everybody else says, and the word spreads through town, the Hughes boys are here. Scott said to ask you about qualifying.
Oh, okay, qualifying.
With he's got a laugh emoji. Something I don't know what he's talking about there, but he's
talking about he's wanting to talk about how he qualifies in the back like I did. I think that's what he wants. Me and him cannot qualify. If there's 5 cars, we're qualifying 5th normally. And if there's 25 cars, we're going to qualify 20th. Because we can't qualify, but we can race. We race. We pass more people. We both see. We suck at qualifying, but we race.
Oh, he said that.
We're good at racing.
He said that.
Well, you got to know your strengths. I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
but we are good at
there. You go. It's not how you start; it's how you finish.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't give you enough laps. Sometimes they don't give you enough laps in the feature, though.
Yeah, you need like 2 more. You're running up through the field and.
Well, sometimes when you start 20th, you need about 25 more when you get to the end because you're trying to sort your way through there. But
that's right.
That's cool, man. We're gonna have to have the Hughes boys on. We got to hear the other side.
Yeah.
They're gonna be telling us about
those are 3 of the greatest. Those are 3 of the greatest people I think I've ever met at the race.
Great.
Yeah, that's what Scott said. It's fun. I love this camaraderie.
Oh yeah, I do too.
The ribbing each other, and that's fun, man. That's what comes out of this, and that's the part that's really standing out. At the end of the day, everybody wants to win, but you're probably not going to win every race. But the helping of each other, and I was at I'll never forget. I don't remember what type of racing they were doing. I was and I'm up in Tennessee somewhere, I think it was, and I was staying at this hotel. And we went out and I was doing a church service, and I came back and the whole lobby is full. Like when we left, there was like nobody around. We came back and the parking lot's full of trailers too. So I said, we got some race car drivers here. And they had taken over the lobby. It was all these different drivers. They all stayed at the same hotel. And they had, one of them held up their phone. They had got plugged it into the TV, and they were watching video from the race and giving each other a hard time. And it was loud. I mean, I was having to holler to talk to the clerk. And I told my wife, I said, this right, they're having a ball. Like, they were hooping and hollering, and there was probably a little suds flowing too. But they were pointing each other out about something in the race. And you could tell they just loved what they did. And they loved who they were there with. And it was a blast, man. I wasn't even in it. I had a good time just watching them.
That's what we went to. We recently went to St. Louis for the Dome. They race inside of the St. Louis Rams old stadium.
Oh wow!
Put on in there, Cody Summers and everything. But I've never been to St. Louis or anything, but I've never seen so many people take over a Marriott or a Hilton. Like it was just like there's just hundreds and hundreds of people taking over the street. Like when they're walking through, it's just a wave of race cars. Like the hoodies and the shirts and the hats. Like you just see, okay, that's where we need to go. Like we're headed that way.
Yeah.
I would.
The boys are back in town.
Yeah, that's right.
It's crazy.
Hey, and y'all bringing all that business. I mean, tourism is good and stuff, and you're bringing families and stuff like that.
That's right.
So that's awesome, man. I love that. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were doing that in that old stadium. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's why I wish they left the Georgia Dome up. They could have used that stadium for stuff like that.
They
That
could
just
have.
bugs me that they tore it down, but that's a good idea to do stuff like that.
I don't know
And that
how
keeps
long they've done it, but
It
I
keeps
know
the weather off of you.
Yeah, I don't know how long they've done it. I don't really remember. I know I think maybe 5, maybe 7 years. I don't know, but they do it every year, and it's the I think the first weekend of December, and it was actually sold out last year. And they had to start opening up the upper deck.
Wow,
that's good.
So it's
That's great.
it's huge. And then they actually, I think last year they gave away. So Cody Summers started building chassis DRT cars, and he gave away a car and $20,000, I think $50,000. Can't remember, but he gave
Wow.
all off
Very
of
nice.
drawings and stuff. But I reckon next year it's supposed to be bigger. Like every year, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So
that's good for the sport, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What is the rules about weather? I mean, I know some get washed out. How much does it have to rain that y'all don't race? I mean, is it sprinkles? Is it heavy rain? What decides that?
Depends on how they got the track at that time. Like if they've already got it packed in and it's sealed up and ready to get on, and it comes a little bit of a rain, it's not that bad. Well, but if you're racing on Friday and Wednesday it rains and they don't have it sealed off, then it just depends. It's just any kind of dirt work. You just never know what can be too much or not enough. But
yeah, have you ever got to a track and have them cancel after you got there?
Yeah, we've been some places and they'll cancel, but it'll be just pouring down rain. And after it gets too wet, it just ain't. But like last year in North Georgia, the first race of the season, we were down there. We hot lapped. It sprinkled for about 5 minutes, and then about 25 minutes later, we were back on the track.
Okay,
but it was already
ready
to go.
I'm gonna have to check the weather. So if I'm coming to those tracks up there, I want to make sure there's not much chance of a rain.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'd hate to drive all that way and get canceled.
Oh
out.
yeah,
that would stink.
It's never too cold and it's never too hot.
Oh,
Never.
Okay.
Too hot.
That's
And
good to
it's
know.
dirty. It's always dirty.
Oh, it's always
Which
dirty.
do you prefer? Cold or hot?
In the
Which do you
middle.
prefer?
In the middle, maybe like 65, 70.
Yeah.
July, August is rough sometimes, but
I hear you, man. Hey, that's cool. Dean, you got anything else, man?
No,
You've been a blast to be on.
I'm interesting.
It is. You've covered stuff that we haven't even talked about before, and I
yeah.
appreciate that. Is there anything you want to share with us about your racing that we haven't covered? So we want to make sure that we examine all that and give you an opportunity, or it could be about anything. You've got the floor.
I want to appreciate you guys for having me. I like what you guys are doing, trying to get into the dirt and everything and get it out there to more people. But like I said, thank my sponsors and everybody. You can never have too many. So if there's somebody on here that wants to get onto a dirt late model, holler at me. Nothing too small, nothing too big, as far as that goes. And I'm gonna keep up with you guys, and I hope to be back on here.
Oh, you will be back, and
we're
honored to have you on.
Yes.
And Scott, thanks for stopping by, and anybody else that's watching or
Yeah.
will watch this.
Yes.
And tell all your buddies. Everybody is welcome.
Right.
We generally are just wanting to learn more, to help people learn more about it, get some excitement going.
Right.
We hope to go and record live from outside of one before they
Yes.
start or something, and just engage people. And I don't know if there's anybody else doing it. It's just something that we got. Well, NASCAR season ended. We thought, what now? And we said, well, let's look at dirt tracks, So it is really, it's turning into something that's going. We're not going to stop. This is going to be a year-round coverage for us. Is the dirt track. So we're not turning back. This is what we're doing.
Right.
And then as far as the dirt racing goes, there's really no off season now. I mean, you're going to have like up here, Smokey runs a Thanksgiving race, and then in December you've got the Dome, and then Speed Weeks are about to start pretty soon down in Florida. So
that's awesome. Yeah, and we're coming up on. We'll be not too far. We'll be in our first year. We've not even been doing it a year. And it's just growing, and we're having fun with it. And you guys and gals make it all just more enjoyable. I mean, and like I said, we're fully invested. We want to support it, highlight anything that we want to become part of the family per se.
Yeah.
And just be a resource for you to help you out. And it helps us too. We got people that like to watch the shows we have. They may not ever go, or they may go, or my hope is people get back into stuff that maybe they had stopped, and kind of get them excited about it again. I mean, a lot of NASCAR fans quit going to races. I understand. Probably there's been people in dirt track. They did it, but they got away from it. Maybe get that little bit of stir. If nothing else, they go to the track, support you guys. Keep these tracks, keep them stands full. They make money. You're going to have fun, maybe make a little money, but if not, you're going to have a heck of a lot of fun. And we'll just continue to do this. With our dirt report is going to become, is already become something. And we'll expose you to each other, maybe in different, like I said, we've got an interview coming up with a driver from Canada and races New York and Canada. And we have no information about those tracks up there. And we're here to learn. They've been racing for 27 years, and it's a she, and she is excited to be on here. That'll be in the next couple of weeks. And so we've got a number of ones to go, but spread the word. Race the track owners or whoever, and we just want to network with all you guys and be a resource. And it's hopefully something. I know everybody's busy, but something you can drop by and watch at your convenience or whatever. Thank you, Scott, for the kindness there. And man, just keep in touch with us. I promise you, you will be back. You'll be back.
Come back to us.
We're gonna have the Hughes boys on. We're gonna announce that one. We're gonna have to get all the drivers.
Get them all on
and talk to the Hughes boys.
How
many is there of them? It's Daddy and what? 3, 4 boys.
So, you got the dad, and I know you've got Lamar, Johnny, and Eric. And then Lamar, Johnny, and Eric. They're great group, great guys. I mean, you just can't have better than them.
That's what we hear.
Oh yeah,
and we want to meet them. We've never met them that I know of.
I haven't.
Excited about that. So hey, thanks a lot, man. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks so much, man. Anything else you want to share?
No, but if we're at a racetrack and you guys want to get a GoPro or something on the car, you just holler at me and we'll slap you on there.
We're gonna do that. Thank you for that offer. That will give us a unique perspective, and it's gonna be one of those races where you and the Hughes boys are going at it, and we're gonna get to see some really cool footage. Or you and Scott.
You have to get that on Scott. They're in the street stock deal.
I love it, man. Hey, bless your heart. God bless you and your family.
Thank
you. Your dad and granddad for giving you a love. They at least expose you to it, and you're continuing the tradition, and they're still doing it. And at least the dad and brother and whoever else. And one day you're going to have a passel of kids that's going to be doing the same thing, and that's cool. We got to have it,
Right.
I've got one now. He'll try to change tires and everything. So he's
cool.
Great.
See. It's just passing it down. It's in the DNA, man. It's in the DNA. Yeah. It's in the blood.
But
hey, have a blessed. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Have a blessed day. Take care, my friend. All right. That's very exciting. Dean, I appreciate him coming on so very much. And again, thank you, Scott, for being there. We're not done yet. I think Dean's got a few racing notes we're going to talk about. We will be back on tomorrow night.
Yeah.
We have our full racing and sports show, but we're going to continue on here, and we'll play a song or two here in a minute because we're going to reset and talk about some sports too on this Sunday afternoon as we continue. But Dean's Notes is brought to you by Patriot Mobile. Make the switch today to Patriot Mobile. They are the only Christian conservative phone company you'll find in America, based in Texas. Call them up. Use the promo code cornbread, and you're going to get your first month free. And they're great people. All my phones are on Patriot Mobile. I don't promote anything that I'm not using. And we have other affiliates we're working with as well. But Patriot is one of the longest ones. And also W Energy drinks. I've got a new shipment coming in. I've got some there's no sugar added, no crashes, no jitters, none of that stuff. It's great stuff. A lot of gamers like this stuff, and I can tell why. I consume it, and I love their gear. And I've got a new hat coming, a new hat. I love hats, and I've got I forget the flavor that I ordered, and that should be here the first of the week, and we're looking forward to having that. So but at W, the promo code is Southern Fried, and they're great people. I was the first affiliate that came on board, and I've got all kinds of W Energy shakers and the tubs and hats, and I think I've even got a shirt. But love those guys. They're a lot of fun, and appreciate them being on board with us. All right, Dean, what you got?
Okay, now it's a Dean's Vault.
Dean's Vault.
Oh, yeah.
We have, that's heavy. That's heavy. Now that is a cool car.
Davey Allison,
yes, the legendary. And then later, did anybody else use that number?
Yeah, Dale Jarrett used it.
Dale Jarrett used that number. Very nice. Did Ernie Irvin use that number?
Yeah, Ernie Irvin
That's
used
what
it.
I thought.
Yeah.
Legendary right here. This is back when the cars looked like a car.
Yeah.
A race car, you could tell. Very cool. This is from Dean's Vault. It's a feature that we have. And, man, that's cool. That's heavy. How long have you had that?
I had it for several years.
That is awesome, man. Very nice. Dean's Vault. I ain't no telling what's in the vault. And we're going to take a picture into that vault every week.
Yeah.
We're going to find out what comes out. we don't know half of what. We don't even know 1% of what's in that vault.
That's not even a drop in the bucket.
Drop in the bucket. That's a pretty nice drop.
That's not a drop in the bucket.
That'd be nice. Look, that would look good back here behind me on the shelf.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Just
now.
kidding you, man.
Here's Chase Elliott's wins per sponsor.
Okay.
14 for Napa, 2 for Kelly Blue Book, 1 for Sun Energy, 1 for Mountain Dew, 1 for Little Caesars, 1 for Lumar, 1 for Hooters.
Oh, nice.
Best win percentage in our season all time. 54, Kyle Busch. That's in 2013. His percentage was 46.
He wasn't old then.
It wasn't.
Sorry, Bob.
He had 12 wins, 26 starts.
That's incredible.
18 wins for Kyle Busch in 2010. 44% was his win percentage. 13 wins, starts was 29. Kyle Busch in 2008. 10 wins, 30 starts. Percentage was 18. Percentage was 33.
Okay.
Carter Zittich in 2025. His win percentage was 31. He had 10 wins, 32 starts.
I like him. I think he's going to set the sport on fire in the big circuit. I really do.
00 Sam Hard for back in the day. 1983. Win percentage was 28. He had 8 wins, 28 starts.
I mean, that's a heck of a percentage, man.
That's
hard to win.
Jake Ingram, 1984. Another good.
I don't remember him.
He back in the day. His percentage was 27. He had 8 wins, 29 starts. Chase Briscoe, number 98 in 2020. Win percentage was 27. 9 wins, 33 starts.
Very nice.
Kyle Busch, number 54, 2014. 2014, his win percentage was 26, 7 wins, 26 starts.
Incredible. To me, it's amazing if you get one.
Right.
With all that has to go right to get that win.
Right.
And to do it 7, 8, 9, 12 times you mentioned.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I mean, yeah, they've got great teams. They've got the money to back it, the engines and all that,
right.
And a talented driver. but so much can go wrong on a race weekend. Wow. That's cool.
Kyle Larson, Daytona and Talladega. No wins. 45 starts, 0 wins, 3 top 5s, 11 top 10s, 15 DNFs.
Now, wait a minute, Dean. Just hold on a second
Okay.
here. You picked Kyle Larson to share that info. Don't you forget, he's your champion.
Right.
Champion, not Chase.
But that was that's in the notes.
I know it's in the notes, but it's like, wait a minute now. You've been digging on Kyle Larson all year, man. Come on.
Well, I had to do something.
I got a surprise for you, too, by the way.
Okay. Okay. Dix Hills, New York's 14 years old. He will drive with Rodney Downs Jr., number 25, Rackley War, late model, 2026.
Okay.
That's a dirt racing, folks.
I love it, man.
Atlanta Motorsports Park,
Okay.
Dawson County, Dawsonville, Georgia. By the way, look at the shirt I'm wearing, Dawsonville.
That's right. Well, you're a fan of them Elliott boys. I mean,
That's
you know,
right. I had to wear it.
they're good people. I'm just having fun.
Contains.
I like them. They're not my favorites, though. But I like them.
I know it. Bubba's your favorite.
Bubba Tree, baby.
No comment.
Actually, Josh Berry's my driver, but I like the Wood Brothers. Probably never win a championship with that. But when Bubba gets there,
Bubba would never win the championship.
we'll see.
He got Denny Hamlin. No championship.
Continue prayers for the Hamlin family.
Yeah.
Also on the loss of their dad, the injuries to the mom. I can't even imagine, man, what that's like.
The fire is still under investigation.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd heard if they had announced. I didn't know if they did or if they didn't.
Not yet.
What caused it? That's horrible, man. That is absolutely horrible. I hate that. I love, just the family. I mean, that's a time of year where they don't do a whole lot, but get together with family. And that's sad.
Okay. Atlanta Motorsports Park, Dawson County, Dawsonville, Georgia. Contains 2 driving circuits in North Georgia mountains. Designed by Formula One architect Herman Tyke. 2-mile main road course is held in high regard by outlets as road and track. Top 10 tracks in North America. Park is known for aggressive elevation changes, technical layout. Park has 2 signature corners as a tribute to Europe's road course circuits and Belgium's Circuit des Spa, Franco Champs, and Germany's Northburg. Owner is Jeremy W. Porter. Road Circuit, major events, Optima Batteries, Champ Car World Series. Surface is asphalt. Length is 1.99 miles. Turn 16. Race record. 1,013 Jacob Loomis, USF 2000, 2015. In the USF 2000s kart circuit service, asphalt, length 0.85 miles.
I didn't know they had 2 down there in that county. I didn't know that.
Yeah, 2 in the same areas.
Have you been to either one of those?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's interesting.
I'd like to go.
I would too. We'll have to do that.
Okay. And the Hall of Fame that I tried to talk about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we were talking about who's up for the Hall of Fame. We covered. How many did we cover the last time?
About 12.
12. Harry Gant was in that, and who was the other big?
Greg Biffle.
Biffle, yeah. Now and then who was
Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch. Okay, and there were some other people, track owners and
Right.
Media and stuff like that. So
And Lisa French Kennedy, the woman that owns part owner of NASCAR.
part owner, yeah, she's up for the Hall of Fame as well.
Right.
Which the Hall of Fame is where?
In Charlotte.
Charlotte. That's right.
At the Hall of Fame.
Let's hear who else. Some of the other people that potentially could be in the Hall of Fame this year.
Humpy Wheeler, 2026 Landmark Award, 1 year on ballot. President and general manager at Charlotte Motor Speedway. helped usher in new era racetrack promotions.
Humpy Wheeler will be voted on. He will win.
He should.
There is no doubt in my mind that guy will be one. You said they get 5.
Yes.
He will be one of the 5. There's no doubt this guy goes in.
Alvin Hawkins. Have you heard of him?
I don't think so.
8 years on ballot. NASCAR's first flagman and attended 1947 meeting at Streamline Hotel in Daytona Beach. Bill Francis Hawkins established NASCAR racing at Bowman Gray Stadium.
Well, explain that. Now he would be voted on as doing what?
First flagman of NASCAR.
Really? They actually vote on the flagman to go in the Hall of Fame?
8 years on ballot.
It'll be 9 years on the ballot next year. I'm nothing against all that, and that's great. I think it's maybe after a career of so many years, I don't know, honorable mentions or something, or maybe they do give. But I did not know that was a category that could go in. I'm sorry.
I know it.
There are people that should be in the Hall of Fame.
When I wrote that, I had to reread it again. I thought, what?
I honestly did not know they considered flagmen for that. Is there any in the Hall of Fame already? Flagmen?
No, I don't think so.
Well, okay. They won't be this year either.
When I wrote that, like you, I had to reread it again.
I mean, it's great. It's a job. I get it.
Right,
maybe over a long career, maybe eventually vote them in or veteran. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, what's next? The person that takes the tickets at the gate? I mean,
I wouldn't doubt it.
Come on. I don't mean to be negative or something, but
a parking attendant.
The security guard. We're talking the Hall of Fame. I mean, what do you got? I mean, it's a part of the race. I get that.
Right.
But you wave a green, a yellow, and a checkered.
Right. Most of the race.
And a red, maybe,
black
or black.
Flag, black.
Okay, I guess because they have to handle 5 different flags potentially over a career, they get to go in. Listen, I'm not begrudging if they get in. What I will say is that they should never go in place of somebody who's doing actual racing.
Right.
Ever. That deserves to be in. That deserves to be in.
I agree.
I don't think you vote this guy ahead. You don't put him ahead of Humpy Wheeler. That's for sure.
No.
Good grief.
Or above a Greg Biffle.
When it's time for Bubba to go in the Hall of Fame, I don't want to hear about no flag man being voted on.
No, I would vote against Bubba.
Hey, you know he's going to go in one day. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah, he will. Okay. Dr. Joseph Martelli, 6 years on ballot. Founded Pocono Raceway.
Oh, he founded the race. I thought you was going to tell me he was the attending physician on the track that day.
No.
Okay, so he did found that's a very well-known track.
In 1968.
Okay, I get that one.
Pocono, designed by two-time Indy 500 winner Roger Ward. Each 3 turns is different, each molded after another track.
Okay.
Les Richter, 3-time about it. 2011 inductee to Pro Football Hall of Fame. After 9 years in career with NFL, Los Angeles Rams served as president of Drivers Side International Raceway before serving as NASCAR head of operations. Les Richter. Have you ever heard of him?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
You think so?
I think so.
You down the Falcons, but you don't know Les Richter?
I'm not sure.
How dare you?
I don't know. I may know more, man. This whole flagman thing got me thrown off. Man.
I know.
I wasn't expecting that. The flagman. Come on. Flagman. I mean,
Yeah.
what do they do? I mean, they wave a flag.
That's it. That's all they do.
And they mess it up sometimes. They do. The drivers get mad at them.
What's that? The guy that rides a blimp around? Would he be into?
And now on the Hall of Fame ballot, the Goodyear blimp pilot. Come on. This is getting a little crazy. I mean, if we're going to go that route, let's spin this over to baseball.
Oh, right.
By golly, Chief Nakahoma deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
I agree.
And I'll go with that
I
one,
will too.
because if we're going to go that far, we might as well just go ahead and put the Chief in.
Right.
Now they wouldn't even let this guy around. I mean, I think he's deceased now, but
I know it.
that's when the Braves were fun. Yeah, they didn't win a whole lot, but doggone it, they were
They
fun.
put the Falcons in a NFL Hall of Fame.
No, Arthur Blank's not. He should never be in the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Shame. The Hall of Shame. We need to start that on here, the Hall of Shame. We'll have votes each week on the Hall of Shame for the previous week.
I got it going, folks.
There you go.
Okay. Kelly Earnhardt hypes up Ryan Miller ahead of 2026 Tulsa shootout. Kelly support her son ahead of entry a race. He 4 words was he's ready, let's go. Wright, raised in legendary racing family, has already made his mark in micro outlaw racing and now turns his focus to 2026 season. Wright already has been around race car drivers since his childhood.
Absolutely.
Folks, that's the notes.
That's the notes. I like that, folks. That's the notes. That's cool. I am just stung on this flagman deal.
I knew you would be.
Maybe I shouldn't be, but they are a part of the race day experience. But how do you judge that? What is it? How they waived it?
I don't know.
I mean, is it just like an honorary, like he did it for several years?
But
I mean, race car drivers are judged on wins and top 10s and top 5s and all of that.
Right.
How does a flagman get rated? I mean,
But he was the first one in NASCAR. The first.
he was the first one?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to have to think on this. I'm going to do a little research on this.
Yeah.
I'm going to have something here soon about
Yeah,
the flagman.
do that.
We'll do that.
Research it. I don't mind. You know.
Oh wow. Okay, folks, we are not going to drop the stream. We're going to play a song or two. We're going to do here. Talk about sports. We'll talk about the NFL games as they're going right now, and we'll see. We'll catch up with that. I think Dean's got some notes.
You know, I didn't bring it with me today.
Do what?
I will bring it in tomorrow night.
No notes for sports, but we're going to talk about the games that are going on. So stay with us, folks, and just listen to a song, and we'll be right back, and we'll give you the intro. It's going to be a song and a half or something like that. So we'll be right back. right. If I can get the mic on, and we'll cut the music. Welcome back. This is SFP Sports. I'm Dave.
I'm
This is
Dean.
Bubba. I mean, Dean.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Gotta have a little fun. Hey, it was a fantastic interview
Yeah, it
with
was.
Hunter, and all credit to him, not me or Dean, but I appreciate them coming on, and Scott again for coming by. And again, the offer is out there. We're extending the branch.
Right.
Just contact us. Let us know you'd like to be on. We're filling up slots. As you can see, we're willing to go in extra days to get them all in too, before the silly season starts, or the funny season, or the rec season, or whatever.
Exactly.
But we'll do these all year, and we'll try to get winners on and talk about that, or just somebody's got a need or whatever it is. We'll try to get them on, and we're going to continue to explore this area and have fun with it. And we're digging it, man. Digging in the dirt, man. I like it. Hey, Watchman, on the question about the coffees, the 1 pounder, it depends on blend, but most of those are around 23, 24, something like that. That's shipping included now for the Wolf Nation coffees. Our logos are this week. All the logos for the site have switched over to Wolf Nation. On the packaging, I'm working with the two. I think if they get one of the things done at one company, I can then switch over and get it. That should be settled this week. I've been working hard through the holiday to get that done. So they'll have the new Wolf Nation logo, which you see behind me. The site, that's from the site. It actually looks like that. But the coffees, I had to copy and paste them over. We don't have those on the packaging yet. Neither that may matter not to you, but we're switching them over, rebranding them Wolf Nation Coffee. We just think it fits better. We're still Southern Fried Patriots, and we're still Cornbread Nation, but the Wolf Nation just seemed to be the better fit. And I love the logo. There's going to be merch items. I'm loading those up now, and it looks good. Really excited about this and all the other stuff that we have going on. It's you can't see it right now, but we have a new banner in for our logo for the racing is on the wall of the studio now. That's cool. Behind Dean's head there a little bit, you can see the new logo for the Southern Fried Patriots. We're going to be moving some stuff around the studio as well. You'll see that even better, and that'll be a place we may sit and do some interviews where we have guests or something. We're going to talk about that. We've got ideas. We've got to just make sure all the electronics will work and fit and all that. And then we have a Wolf Nation logo for the show, and it's killer, and it's hanging on the wall as well. And I can say that because I think it is awesome. And
it is.
There's a lot of thought put in these things, man.
I like it. We
didn't just sling at it. It was
no, right.
Wolf Nation was just something that I don't know. It kind of it come to me. I just really bounced the idea off of some other people. There are some things out there called Wolf Nation. We're Wolf Nation, but we're Wolf Nation Adventures. And we talk about all these things, the racing, that's an adventure, the going hiking or water sports or rock climbing or whatever that adventure is. That's what Wolf Nation's about. We want to hear your stories, your successes, your failures. You may have gotten hurt. You got to go back and it's a challenge, but you're going to finish that hike, or, something amazing that happened on the trail, or whatever it is. Adventure could be going and seeing something that's historic. It could be, getting on the ocean, deep sea fishing or something. I've done that. And we're just going to be bringing up that stuff every week. And Biscuit Boy, oh my gosh, he's just full of stories. He's down making memories at Gulf Shores this last week or so. He comes back sometime this week. I don't know if he'll be back in time for the Wolf Nation show or Cornbread Nation. Through the holiday, we didn't do the show. I was going to try to do it, but it was just a lot of things going on. It was obviously Christmas. We'll get back to that this week, though, even if Biscuit Boy's not back. Hopefully, can join me. We'll continue those and get them back going. Tonight, after church, we're going to have a couple of shows, so be looking for that. We're still doing it. And then tomorrow we start back, just like we always do, with our morning show, 6 a.m., the Cornbread Man morning show. Tomorrow night, Dean, we've got racing again and sports again, so we're going to have fun with that.
Oh, yeah.
And then Tuesday is our pet show, morning show as well. And there are other shows that are slotting in. Also, tomorrow afternoon, an interview with Amy Petula, the author of the Corpsewood Manor Murders. I cannot wait for this. And she does ghost tours in Chattanooga, so y'all give her a look, see if you're in the area. She's fantastic. She's going to come speak about that case. If you're not familiar with the case, you're going to learn about it. And consider buying her book and supporting these authors. We are working on having a Wolf Nation author book show every month and have a different authors come in. and talk about their books. We're trying to establish that right now. And actually, for the last 3 months, we have had authors in every month. So we're actually already doing it. We just haven't officially designated it, but it could be about anything. We don't care. We've had Mary Fagan Keene was on talking about the Mary Fagan case. We've had, of course, Mr. McCracken Poston, who was talking about the Alvin Ridley case, Zenith Man, and that book is actually behind me right now. And that's a great book. But support these authors as well. They pour their passion into the books, and there's some great stories. And my sister's working on getting me a pretty big author right now that she has contact to. So if you're an author and want to be on, just let me know. We'll talk about it. All right, Dean. Let's talk about NFL.
Go for it.
There was a couple of games yesterday.
Yeah, there were.
I really was shocked, to be honest. The 49ers, this is their worst game of the season. This may be their worst game in 2 or 3 seasons. The Seahawks, I knew they were playing well, but they did this to them in their home stadium.
Yeah, they did.
They whooped up on them. Now, they didn't score a lot of points, but that defense, now I realize that some of these teams are in and there may be some players rested, but still you want to finish strong, and that's not a good look. But 13-3, the Seahawks win over the 49ers.
I picked the Niners, and I can't believe that.
I did too. I've won with them every week that I've picked them. We did pick, I think you picked the Panthers.
I did.
The Buccaneers in Tampa Bay beat the Panthers 16-14. This game actually was important because they've been fighting for the division lead. Of course, the Falcons ain't going to get there, and the Saints are not going to get there. So I think that may have put the Bucs in. It may be some other games that we got to decide. I haven't looked, and I didn't know where that stood at. Games today, and they're really, again, that last week, week 18 is always tough to pick,
right?
Because you have so many things going on. Players resting, teams getting positioned for the playoffs. Teams that are out of it already, they may just shut down 2 or 3 of their stars.
Yeah.
So it's a hard week to pick. But the Packers just fell off the map.
Yeah, they did.
So far in this game, in the fourth quarter, it just early in the fourth quarter, the Vikings are beating the Packers 13-0.
Packers might as well.
That's a little shocking to me.
Packers might as well just load up and go home now.
This team, I thought, could actually make it to the Super Bowl
I did
at one
too.
point. I thought they could make it. The Texans and the Colts have a great game going on.
Close, God.
Texans 26, Colts 24. This game is about at 7 minutes left in the third quarter. I kind of figured this would be a really good game. I did pick the Texans to win this game, but the Colts are giving them a fight, and so we'll see. The Colts just got the ball back, so they do have the ball. Another shocker.
Yeah.
It's in almost the end of the third quarter. Cook, I don't know if you're out there, but your Cowboys are getting toasted right now by the Giants.
Yeah, they are. Good.
24-10.
Good.
What's up with that? We mean good.
I like the Cowboys.
You like the Cowboys?
I don't.
Oh, he don't like the Cowboys.
The cheerleaders, yeah. But the Cowboys.
Mom, get a hold of your boy. The cheerleaders, yeah. We weren't talking about the cheerleaders.
When you say Cowboys, you think of the cheerleaders, don't you?
Not if I say Cowboys. I mean, that makes me. I'm not thinking of girls there. I'm just kidding you. I like the Giants, actually. I mean, I go back to the days of Mark Bavaro, Phil Simms, all those great players that played. Of course, the legendary Lawrence Taylor. But hey, I'm glad to see the Giants are winning. But the Cowboys, Jerry and Arthur went up the hill. Both thought they were Super Bowl winners, but they failed and fell down the hill. Jerry Jones and Arthur Blank are a lot alike right now. Jerry's fortunate that he has some early success because outside of those years, he was fortunate to have the great Jimmy Johnson. It has been off the rails lately, and that team spends more money than just about anybody. But this season didn't go the way they thought. They have a lot of talent, just didn't happen. That game is at the end of the third. We'll be starting the fourth quarter. The Cowboys have the ball. Browns and the Bengals, another kind of shocker. Both teams are out.
Right.
I suspect the Bengals are probably resting someone. If I had to guess, I'm not on my normal site. I was going to look and see. Burrow is actually playing. I thought maybe they had rested him, but he's actually playing. So, but we have right now the Browns are winning 17-12 of the Bengals, who have the ball. They are deep in the fourth quarter. This game still could be won by the Bengals, but I predicted they would win. I think you picked the Browns.
I did.
So right now you're on the winning side, man. It's 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 33 right now. We'll come back to that one. The Jaguars, I told you, Dean, are killing the Titans.
I see that.
Killing them. 34-7. I am almost of the belief, now that the 49ers got waxed the way they did, this team right here might be one of my favorites to go. I'm telling you. The Jaguars are playing lights out. Very good. They definitely have the skill to win it all. That would be an amazing story. 34-7. It is just starting in the fourth quarter, and the Jaguars have the ball. The Titans are going nowhere. That is a road to nowhere. The Titans are horrible. And then a little later we have Jets and the Bills. I think you went Jets. I went Bills.
I did.
Bears, Lions. You went Lions. I went Bears.
I did.
These are your 425 games. Broncos, Chargers. You went Chargers. I went Broncos. Yes. We both picked the Raiders to beat the Chiefs, which that's probably a crazy pick. Also, the Patriots and the Dolphins, of course, we both picked the Patriots. Eagles and the Redskins. I think you went Redskins.
I did.
I picked the Eagles. They should win that game. The Rams and the Cardinals. You went Cardinals. I went Rams.
Yes.
Tonight, the Ravens and the Steelers.
I go with the Steelers.
Very important game.
I'm still with the Steelers.
We both picked the Steelers in this game, but I wouldn't count out the Ravens because of Derrick Henry. Actually, I picked the Ravens.
You did.
I switched it because
you did.
I think the Steelers are going to come up short. I did pick the Ravens. I think the difference is Derrick Henry in this game. Very close. And so that's it. There's no because the playoffs are coming. There is no Sunday night football. That is over because they had Saturday football, and then all these games after all the playoff games will be slotted in today for the first round. There'll be those that have their bye, won the division. There'll be those that are playing next week, and the wild cards. One of them is on January 10th. We have we don't know who it'll be at 8 p.m. It doesn't say the network.
Not yet.
The next day we have 1, 2, 3 games. 1 o'clock, 4:30, and 8:15. So 4 games next week over 2 days, and then there's a fifth one, January 12th, and that game is at 8:15. So we'll be watching playoff NFL football. Very nice. I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. And I forgot one game. Let me go back.
So does it mean no more?
I wasn't going to let Dean wasn't going to let me get away without talking about the Falcons.
Your team, the Falcons. I can't believe you passed them up.
No, well, I did. They had been winning this game. It was 7-0. Now it's 13-10. Falcons, who have the ball. It's going into the fourth quarter. Both these teams suck. And so Irwin says the wild card networks have not been decided yet. Thanks for letting me know. I was kind of curious about that. I get it because they're looking at who's going to be the matchup. They pay big money for these things.
Yeah, they do.
They get some get to decide more than others what game they're going to cover. So I'm looking forward to that.
After all the years I've known you, I know you all these years.
Yes,
you bashing the Falcons. I cannot ever believe that.
They deserve it. I mean, I'm the abused partner here in this domestic relationship. I've been a Falcons fan since about 1972 or 3, and outside of a few seasons where I actually felt like they didn't let me down totally. We were so bad. The fact that we had a winning record most seasons was a plus. The fact we won division, of course. Now listen, the Falcons have let me down so bad for 3 times. I'm going to mention 1980. You sucked against the Cowboys in the fourth quarter. You ripped my heart out. I had to watch the Cowboys go on. Steve Barkowski, Wallace Francis, William Andrews, Lynn Kane, Alfred Jenkins. I can name this team. Well, that was the first time. And then Well, I could have afforded because the Michael Vick years that
Yeah, oh
sucked.
God.
I mean, I thought they were going to do something there, and he kept fumbling, and then we didn't know he was fighting dogs, and he goes to prison. But we did get Matt Ryan, but then that brought a painful reminder number 3 against the Patriots when we should have won that game, and they absolutely misjudged that thing. And then now, Falcons this year, they're going to win the division. They're going to be in the playoffs. Heck far, they might even go to the Super Bowl. And I bought into all that mess. And now it's a circus and a train wreck. Yes, sir. When we did mention Arthur Blank, I wasn't going to mention him, and Dean keeps bringing up the Falcons.
I tried to bring you back around. I tried to reconnect.
All you're doing is raising my blood pressure, man. This guy makes me so mad. But yes, of course, this is typical Falcons. Won last week. They're probably going to win this game, even though I said they'd lose. They'll win just to spite me. And Arthur Blank will be saying after the game next year, 2026. You saw how this team closed it out, 4 or 5 wins in a row. Look out, folks. We're getting ready for the draft. Get your season tickets. We're going to be on fire next year, and they'll do it to you again. I will not listen to these people anymore. Fire the coach. Fire him. I think I read today that the general manager's leaving or something. So there are changes coming.
How about Mo Howard of the football teams? Mo, is he leaving too?
I don't know. I don't know. We need to fire Freddie Falcon. I don't even like that dude.
What's his name? The Mo Howard of the football. What's his name?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you know the haircut Bo man.
Oh, that's what is his name? Mark. Oh, what is that dude's name? It's Chargers, right? Has the bad haircut.
Yeah.
We're gonna call that the Dean Potts memorial haircut. I don't know. I can't remember his name right now. I can't stand that guy. You know, there's Mark Davis. Thank you, Arwen. You're on it. Appreciate that. There's about 5 owners that I don't really like. One of them is Jerry Jones. I've never cared for him. I'm not an Arthur Blank fan. Can't stand that guy. I don't like. Is that guy? Well, maybe it is the Raiders. I said Chargers. I'm sorry. Yeah, Raiders. He's got the worst haircut. I don't like him because of the haircut. He's horrible. He's not a great owner either. That Davis family. I mean, what? Back in the day they won. They've been living off that ever since, and they've ripped off 3 cities. I think it is. That's a whole nother story. I don't care for the Panthers owner. He's a jerk. He is a major rotten egg. And the owner of, I think it's the Baltimore Ravens. That guy's pretty much a jerk too, if I remember right. No, yeah, who is that guy? I can't remember who his name is. He is a controversial figure as well. I'm sure I could think of a couple of more. But these people they're just bad. They're the billionaire club. I'm not a fan of the Haslams at Cleveland either. They're from Tennessee. I don't care for those guys. You know why I don't care for those guys? I'm going to tell you why I don't care for those guys. They tried to act like it. They didn't know nothing about it. But it was when their fuel places were ripping off the truck drivers. They got a bunch of trouble for that. Yeah, sleazy, man.
Okay. I got a little preview for you. For
most owners are not well liked. I would agree with that.
A little preview. What about the Titans owner?
I don't think they have one. I think he died, didn't he? And is that team not up for sale?
His daughter runs a team.
Well, the daughter runs it. She's not going to do anything. I forgot that she was. I thought they were going to sell it at one point. Maybe she is running that team.
That's
a loser franchise too. Sorry, Titans fans. That's a loser franchise.
That's a preview of tomorrow night. Okay,
a preview of tomorrow night.
That's all I'm going to say.
Dean's bringing notes about something about the Titans. So the Titans suck, and I'm going to tell you they're going to suck for a long time, and here's why. I'm going to make some people mad. The miracle. What they call that? That stupid play where they tried to say it was a backwards pass and it wasn't. It was illegal. And the miracle of what did they call that stupid thing? And they got in the Super Bowl. Anyway, they come up that short. That was payback for that being a bad call. That happens in football. I'm telling you. Irwin says, I live near Cleveland, was a truck driver, hence I don't like Jimmy Haslam. I don't blame you. And they tried to act like, oh, we didn't know nothing about that. They fired, the Music City Miracle. I couldn't think of it. If you ever remember that play, just look it up on YouTube or something. Music City Miracle. Oh, they brag about that thing this day. The pass was illegal. That was not a backwards pass. That was illegal. But you know what? They came out that short. I was celebrating. Not a Titans fan. You know what? I don't like them because they took them out of Houston, the Oilers.
Right.
I love that franchise. And you moved them there. I'm sorry. I'm not against Tennessee having a team. I would be for that.
They used to be called the Tennessee Oilers.
Yeah, well, they need to be. I like the Houston Texans. That's a cool franchise, but I don't like losing these things. This is one of the things. I get it. They own the franchise.
Right.
But this whole idea of picking up and moving teams out of a city, the devastation of that, I'm not a fan of it. I mean, it causes problems. The Raiders have done it. The Rams have done it. The Cleveland team, I mean, Mark Modell, look what he did. Put him in Baltimore. Of course, Houston to Tennessee. There's been a couple others, I think, but I can't think of who they are.
What do you think about Tennessee's mascot, the Tennessee Titan mascot, T-Rex?
I don't know that I've seen it.
Just wait, okay.
Okay. Does it look like Peyton Manning? Peyton Manning, when he would run down the field, he looked like a T-Rex. His arms. It's funny looking. I don't know what it was.
It's a raccoon.
It's what?
A raccoon.
A raccoon. Oh, that's fearsome. A lot of mascots are bad.
I got a couple of surprises for you for tomorrow night.
Okay. A lot of mascots are bad. There are some really good ones. The Philly Fanatic was awesome.
Yeah.
What's the one that was out there in San Diego for so long? I like the I can't think of them now, but there are several. There's several I like. I mean, there's some funny ones, and they're entertaining.
They are.
You're right, Erwin. Packers have the best ownership dynamic. It's a shareholders franchise. That's right. I would love. I'm not a Packers hater. I wouldn't say I'm a Packers fan. I love that year that they had Reggie White.
Yeah.
That was a great team. Man, that was a fun show. Yeah, the San Diego Chicken.
Oh yeah, I
love what they are masters at what they do. They will make you laugh.
Yeah.
And here in Chattanooga, we got
Louis.
The kids love him. I'm just not big on Louis.
I'm not either.
And I just not. Most of them are not good. They look bad. Like they're the outfits are not even fitted right. I mean, it's like bad. But you got some that are really good. Like say the Philly Fanatic is another legendary top mascot. And I mean, you can't help but laugh at them. I mean, they're really good what they do.
You're right.
I don't know if I say I like it, but I do like that feature that the Atlanta Braves have, the freeze.
Yeah.
Where the person gets to take off and get a head start. And the freeze try to.
Yeah.
I'm kind of down with that. I kind of like that. The fans really get into that. Yeah. The freeze. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Come on, Yellow Jacket. That doesn't work for me. The Yellow Jacket. That's bad. I do like the dog. Georgia. I mean, that looks good. But that dude in the Marcus, the Davy Crockett outfit, up there at Tennessee Volunteers.
Yes.
You like the guy, don't you?
I like history.
Caught him off guard. This is the Volunteers mascot.
Yeah.
They're carrying the fake shotgun and all that, or rifle or whatever it is.
Right.
I don't know. It looks a little backwoods to me, but hey, it's better than a hog.
Yeah.
Bevo.
Or the chickens in South Carolina, the Gamecocks.
That's absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
And I can say that as a Georgia fan, having been in the stadium with their fans, having to listen to them holler for the whole phrase and the team. It gave me a headache.
I can imagine.
Oh my gosh. If your mascot is a chicken, I mean, come on. Come on. It's supposed to be ferocious. The West Virginia mascot is the Davy Crockett guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I get the history of it, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem up to date enough. I don't know. We should rank them sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have the dog, but they also have the guy that runs out with the bucks, or what do they call that?
the buckskin. clothes.
Buckskin. Got
Yeah.
the hat. They do the same thing.
Right.
They run out. They have that.
Right.
But Smokey's the mascot, which, by the way, there's no bloodline on that dog.
No,
you know,
yeah.
Uga has a bloodline.
Yeah.
Smokey does not.
Right.
Smokey does not. They don't let them fool you. But they do have that dude that runs out. Golly, I'm trying to remember some of them.
I am too.
You know, I gotta admit, I kind of like the Colorado Buffalo.
Yeah.
That mascot, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty cool to watch run across the field.
Yeah, it is.
You know, again, I just think some of them are really good, some of them are really bad. They should have rethought it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think our own 8, 9. I'm trying to remember myself.
I don't either.
When you go to the stadium and they have them buried there,
Yeah.
entombed there, you know, where's Smokey go when he dies? It's a good question, ain't it? Where does Smokey go when he dies? Because every dog dies.
I know it. Yeah.
Eventually.
Oh yeah.
This is not Smokey 1.
No.
Where is Smokey buried at? That's a trivia question for tomorrow night.
I'll look it up.
Where is Smokey go when he dies, or she? I guess it's always a boy dog. I don't know.
I don't know.
They abuse that dog though. You know that?
Yeah.
The PETA should get onto them because they put that orange tea on it.
Oh God, it is.
That's
pitiful.
dog abuse right there.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
is. Yes.
we need to get in touch with PETA. I mean, they can help us out.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's criminal right there.
It
is. Put that color and that tea on there on that dog. No wonder he's howling. No wonder he's, you know, like coon dog.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he is a coon dog, but you know, I think it's pain. It's pain.
It is pain.
He's in pain. He's like, not again.
Right.
Don't put that on me.
Right. It is horrible. I can't stand it.
But we now know that Dean likes the Cowboy cheerleaders.
Oh yeah, who don't?
We know that.
Who don't?
We know he don't like the Cowboys, but he likes the cheerleaders.
That's right. That's right.
Are you a fan of that guy that used to go? You remember the Denver Broncos, the guy that was in the barrel, had the straps over his shoulder?
Yes, I remember that.
I don't know. Was that guy naked in that thing?
I mean, I want to know. I don't want to know.
I want to think he had some shorts on, but he was kind of a crazy guy.
Oh yeah.
I just wonder if he was naked in that thing. And he always looked like he was a little toasted.
Yeah, he did.
To be honest.
Yeah,
and you got to be a little toasted to get out there in that cold Denver weather. And wear that thing.
Yeah.
My gosh. You got the dog pound in Cleveland. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You better be a good barker when we're in the dog pound at
yes,
Cleveland.
you do.
I mean, you got to really bark it, you know. I will say here at Chattanooga, Division II, the Mocs.
Yeah.
I like the train. When they score a touchdown, they've got the train that goes across.
I see it on TV.
You should go there, man. They used to have some Thursday night games. I went a couple 3 Thursdays. Had a ball, man.
I've never been there.
Support the Mocs. That's actually a really good product here in Chattanooga area for football. That's fun. Me and my son went several times one year. I think I bought a season pass for both of us or something, and we had a good time up there. And that was back when it wasn't as well attended. It's a little bit better now, I think, although they're not playing as well, so that'll cost them a little bit. But some of this stuff. Sometimes I'll have to laugh when a coach is at, like, let's say, for example, let's say a coach was at Bama or Georgia, you know, and their assistant, you know, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, whatever, and they get to be the head coach. Let's say they get to be the head coach of Tennessee. It always cracks me up to see their press conference. They went some really nice, great colored uniforms and stuff, and mascots, and they go up there and they got that orange tee on.
Oh Lord,
you know, really.
True.
You cannot convince me that they really like that.
Right.
It's just that they see the paycheck and the chance to be a head coach.
Yeah, yeah.
But they act like they are all in the orange now. Like, this is a great thing.
Right.
Derek Dooley wore the pants. You remember that?
Yeah. Yes.
That's the ugliest pants I ever seen on a man. I couldn't believe he did.
I did. I thought, what are you
only
wearing?
Eclipsed by the checkerboard suspenders, not suspenders, but overalls that they wear up there without a shirt in the stadium.
Oh, I've seen on TV. Yeah.
nothing worse than a beer belly with that wrapped around it. I mean, that looks bad up there. But I noticed at I think all teams have them, but some stand out. The Indiana, I saw a fan or two up in the stands that had those on. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. They look kind of dorky to me.
Yeah.
If they were solid color, maybe, but they do this checkerboard or the stripe.
Yeah.
It looks like a clown show. I mean,
does.
honestly, I'm just not a fan of that.
How about the fans in Georgia wearing the Road Warriors collar?
I'm okay with it.
You seen that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At our high school, they do a similar thing, wearing stuff like that. I'm sure they rip the idea off them. But when you go to Locker High School here, Lakeview, Fort Thorpe, they have the same thing. Of course,
okay. I didn't know that.
They're in red. It looks very similar to the Georgia colors. And they even play, I think they even play one of the Georgia songs as part of their repertoire of songs.
Yeah, they should.
Stadium. I'll be honest, high school football for me is the best ticket in town, like it is for minor league baseball and the dirt tracks we're talking about. Your high school football.
Yeah.
These stadiums are usually packed. They're having a ball, the intensity, the passion.
Yeah.
In it. And now that these players, some of them are expected to go straight into college and start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now think of that. We used to be a given that most players were going to take 2 years before they see the field, like in Alabama. I mean,
right.
Back in the day, the old ball coach at Alabama would never let a freshman on the field.
No.
You just didn't do that.
No.
But nowadays they're expected to have a handful of incoming freshmen start.
Yeah.
So these high schools have really upped their game, and the camps as well, where they're working with it, and they go to these different organizations to get them ready, not only college but also for pros. This has become a business. I mean, it's big business.
It is.
And you got that great offensive lineman or linebacker or whatever. They're already big in high school.
Yeah,
they might get them a little bit bigger.
Oh Lord,
on that level, but as even a downsized player on a college team, they're expected to pull their weight, so to speak. No pun intended.
But then right down the road here, you got Ridgeland High School, the Black Panthers.
They're losers.
Yeah, I agree right there. Yeah,
that just makes somebody mad. Oh, they've won some state championships, but that team has been pretty bad for a while now.
Yeah.
I think they just changed head coaches, if I remember right.
Yeah, but they're still not.
Where did you go to school?
Ridgeland.
I thought so.
3 years at Rossville, 1 at Ridgeland.
See what I mean, folks?
I'm a Bulldog for 3 years.
You were a Bulldog, the Rossville Bulldogs, but they took your team away from you.
Yeah.
They took Chattanooga Valley. What were they, the Indians or something?
No,
Eagles?
Eagles.
Eagles. And now you have I like the Panthers. That's a pretty cool name. They got a really nice stadium.
Yeah.
And they did really well. But they haven't been good for a little bit.
No, they hadn't.
I don't know what happened, but they lost their mojo.
Yeah.
Of course, Lakeview hasn't been good in a while.
I know that's right.
Hey! It's no comments from the gallery, man. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. You got to watch this guy. Update on games, and we'll get out of here. Look at the score, 41-7, the Jaguars over the Titans. The Falcons are still winning 16-10. The Saints have the ball. They just got the ball back.
You're going to see tomorrow night, Falcons are going to win this game.
Well, we'll see. The Bengals are now ahead of the Browns. 18-17. They got the ball, and it's 1:34 left. I think the Bengals are pulling this out. The Cowboys are making a comeback. It's 27-17. They're down by 10, but there's only 7 minutes left. The Vikings are still 16-0 over the Packers, and the Colts are holding on 27-26 over the Texans. 12 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Come on, Texans. You got to pull that out. These are some pretty good games, though. I like that. The Jaguars looking great. I mean, they are looking great. I like this team.
They're destroying Titans.
I kind of always have. I was going to see if they would show. Here we go. I was going to look at the Titans. Well, you know what? Cam Ward only played for 3 snaps or 3 throws. Brandon Allen is in this game, and he looks pretty bad for Tennessee. So not sure what's going on with that. They may have just sat him. I'm not sure. But we'll see. And then, they're playing backup. So some of them. Trevor, because they're up big, he actually threw for 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
he's
he
out of
did.
the game now. Nick Mullins is in. He's a journeyman. So he's done for the day. They got their work in. They're going to win, and then they're out. So that's what it is on that last week. You're going to get a lot of that. People are going to be sitting down. Let's pull up that Falcons game, just so I don't know, give Dean his moment here with his Falcons. Again, on the stat wise, where's my thing at? I don't even see that over there. Where's that at? Oh, there it is. Box score. Show, who is battling for the Rookie of the Year. He's got 200 yards passing, no touchdowns, no interceptions. I'm not sure if he's going to pull that out or not. For the Falcons, Kirk Cousins has not had a great game, but he's had a bad game, really. 19 out of 33, 175 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Or excuse me, I went up back over to Show. What did that go? What happened there? Why did that do that? He has 1 touchdown and 1 interception. So, excuse me there. Bijan has only 38 yards. I'm not even sure if he's still in the game. They may have sat him. Kyle Pitts has 6 catches, 58 yards. Drake London has a touchdown, 78 yards. So we'll see. I don't know. I think when it updates, it flips back over to the Saints. I think that's what it's doing. But we'll see. This is a close one.
Yeah, it is.
In a game that nobody cares. The Falcons. I tell you what, Arthur Blank, we got to fire this guy. Can you fire an owner?
I don't know.
Billionaire. Oh, he's up there. I mean, he's late 70s if I remember right.
He is.
These
you
guys,
could coach the Falcons. You could do it.
I couldn't coach them, but
no, you probably fire half the team, wouldn't you?
Well, I wouldn't say half, but there'd be a shakeup. There's some players that they do have some good players. The main thing is to become a better team, and right now I just don't think this team is where they need to be, and it just does never come together. They're not. It's not the best coaching.
No,
the ownership makes big mistakes, and I mean they got all the they have the money. They have a great facility.
Yes.
We know how great that facility is. The games are well attended. This team continues to suck. That's all we can say about it. They just suck. I do not like what's going on. And it's mediocrity. Oh, really even less than that. I mean, it's just bad right now. Forever today, we would say the Falcons were a 500 team, and then they would win just enough games to mess up with to lose a high draft pick. They would win on the last week. They would win and mess themselves out of a high draft pick. And that's the way it is to be a Falcons fan. That's the way it is. And Dean's a fan. He's drank the Kool-Aid.
You fired up.
Maybe we could move the Falcons to Guyana. That would be a good move for them. We'll just go down there and have the Guyanese Falcons or something, Guyana Falcons. They're wanting to put a team in Mexico. That'd be a good team for them.
I heard that, yeah.
I mean, we'll put them down there. The Mexico City Chihuahuas. I think that fits, I don't know. Does Mexico have a state bird?
I don't know.
We'll have to look that up. I don't
know.
I'm all for moving them for an expansion. We'll get an expansion for Atlanta. We're gonna retire the Falcon. Or get somebody that brings honor to it. The Falcon birds are all in witness protection program. They're ashamed of all the Falcons are sad and ashamed. I mean, they're supposed to be ferocious, and it's like the Atlanta Hawks. They make all them graphics. They look tough.
Yeah.
They get on the court and they look bad. They look weak. They're intimidated. They're not good. That's horrible.
So the Warriors up there.
Oh, what a shot. You are now off the Christmas card list for the LFO Warriors. I'm going to tell you that. Hey, folks, we've enjoyed it. We thank you for watching. I'll be back tonight.
You know what's so bad about it?
What's that?
I spent all my money for it, though. That's what's so bad about it.
You're chasing them girls over there. I mean, you're buying them dinner. You know, all them pretty Lakeview girls. That's what it was, you know. Yeah, that's what happened. See, that's what we know. All the Rossville boys was coming over to Lakeview to try to date Lakeview girls. Well, I heard this all the way through high school.
I heard that.
They
too.
got so mad about that. You stay over in Rossville. Ain't y'all got some good looking girls over there? I don't know. I ain't saying it was. I ain't saying it wasn't. But that's what I always heard. My wife didn't come from Lakeview. She's from up there in Lookout Valley. She's a Lookout Valley gal. But she moved into Fort Oglethorpe. But she never went to school here. So she's Lookout Valley, you know. So and they have bad teams too. Don't tell her I said that. They have bad teams.
They're true.
They're one of the worst teams in the region.
Well, the best team around here is Dalton.
They just don't have a good talent pool to select from.
Dalton's got a good team.
Yeah, well, you know, you get what you pay for.
Right.
I'm going to get in trouble.
Well,
We're not saying they're paying for it. I'll just say there's a lot of old stories out there about how parents got jobs in the carpet mill in Dalton so their kid could play at Dalton. I've heard that.
I have too. I'm emphasizing.
They would look out the state. They would find them some talent, and they would give them jobs.
Right.
That's what I heard. And I'm not the only one that heard that.
I'm not either.
I can't say it happened. I've heard even some of them got positions at the school.
I heard that too.
Janitors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I heard that too.
Maybe even got a break on some housing and stuff.
I heard that too.
All that back in the day. I'm sure that's not happening now. But Dalton was a powerhouse for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we're not the powerhouse in North part of the state.
No.
It's all middle South Georgia now.
Yeah. Yes.
Calhoun is be the closest one.
Yeah.
Calhoun, Cartersville. Those teams are really, really good. Excellent, powerful teams. But, you know, Bowden and all them teams. You get down there ain't a whole lot to do. That's all they do is play football.
That's it.
I mean, you know, it's just not a lot going on. So they say we might as well get bigger and faster and eat more, drink more milk. And,
true.
You know, so then they're ready to take it out on somebody when they play.
That's true.
There's some great teams around Atlanta, too.
Oh yeah.
My gosh.
Yes.
Lots of talent in Atlanta. Lots of high school talent. All right, folks, that's it. We just wanted to do a little quick sports while we're doing after the interview. We appreciate you for watching. We've been on for almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
And Dean, thanks a lot as always.
Thank you. Thank you again for being.
He is the chaser. He chases down interviews and stories, and he brings us stuff from the vault. And,
I got another interview to set up for us.
Good.
I got a reply back today for it. So
awesome. And folks, hope you're enjoying those. Thanks for everybody stopping by.
Yeah,
just
thank you.
If you watch this in the future, give us a like, follow, share. Those things help us out here at the podcast. We appreciate you. Have a blessed rest of your Sunday as you get ready for the work week. I know some of you going back to work after a couple of weeks off.
No, I go back Wednesday.
Well, Dean's got till Wednesday, so he's going to lay up and sleep late tomorrow. Unless
I bet you wished you could, but you can't.
I can't. I got to take them kids to school.
I know that's right.
And we'll just have to see where all that goes. So
I had to say that, you know.
Oh, I know. That's all right. I got a little surprise for Dean. I'm gonna show him first, but salute. Let's go out with some music, and we appreciate you. God bless.